take note of this. If you're being silent or you're reading aloud on your salat, was just maybe you're reciting Surah Al-Fatiha and it's just for 3 verses or lesser, or you're reading aloud on salat, maybe in Salat al-Dhuhr, you are reading aloud just for 3 verses of Surah Al-Fatiha or lesser than 3 verses, then you don't need to observe a sujood al-ba'di or a sujood al-qabl because it's just small. So it is overlooked by the scholars. So another thing that can necessitate a sujood al-ba'di is when you talk mildly on salat. When you talk mildly on salat, or you make an extra teslim before you make your final teslim. So what do I mean with that? Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, one time when he was observing his Salatul Isha, he sat after he had observed the first 2 rak'ah, and he was supposed to come up to observe the third. After he had sat, then he made his taslim. After making the taslim, one of the companions told him that the Prophet of God, aqasrat as-salatu am nasita, has Allah reduced salat for us or you forgot? Prophet Muhammad said, none of the two you said happened. Then Prophet inquired from all the companions and he said, Prophet of God, you have reduced your salat. Then don't forget that he had made a taslim in which he was not supposed to make on salat, while the salat is not yet finished. Then he also talked mildly because he was trying to inquire from the companions. So, and the talking was not excessive and it was not intentional. So the Prophet after that, the taslim he made mistakenly, he had talked again after the fact that he was inquiring about their salat. Then he stood up immediately to observe the third and the fourth, and he made his taslim. After his taslim, what did he do? Because he had increased 2 things, that is extra taslim and talking. After he had made his final taslim, what did he do? He made the 2 prostrations of forgetfulness. He said it's tashahud and he made his taslim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.